Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Outside Love. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Williamson's checked in for New York. Maxey comes in for Moran. The Bulls making a switch here. Intercepted. And now the Bulls in transition. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Williams. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5, down low.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And some changes here for New York. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Zion Williamson, and Derek White subbed in for Jordan.
Brandon Ingram, Derek White.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Maxey passes to Davis. Shot clock at 5. And Davis gets double teamed. Whoa! Can't out-muscle Davis inside.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Starks, covered by Ingram.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
And stolen by Williams. Over White. Here's Olajuwon. And he banks in the layup. Olajuwon's got 9 points now in the second half.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
There's a screen by Love. Here's Maxey. And the layup falls. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Pass to Olajuwon. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Olajuwon's got 25 points in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And Davis with the block. Maxey passes to Ingram. To the paint. Here's Davis. O'Neal pulls it in. Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Moncrief. He shoots again. That's off target. 10 for 12 now. For New York, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Love. There's a screen by Love. Here's Ingram. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Coach, when you talk to Ingram's teammates, they always bring up his remarkable work ethic.
Well, Brian, Brandon Ingram works hard. He loves the game. He wants to be great. He spends a lot of his free time studying the game instead of just hanging out and doing other things.
And he sinks the second. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And some changes here for New York. Şengün comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Smith in for Love. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all of that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Send it back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Şengün, the screen. Down low. And Şengün throw it down.
A smart play there by Maxey. Opening things up with someone with the pick and roll.
Here's Nash. Maxey covering. Here's Dantley. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And a fast break now for the Bulls. And the finish on the break with the slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that.
You know, you have to love how strong Maxey takes it inside. Feels like he can beat everyone to the cup.
Pass to Dantley. Outside O'Neal. Deflected. Outside Maxey. To the left side wing. Şengün passes to Maxey. Back to Şengün. And stolen by Green. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And the basket by Nash.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Pick by Smith. Here's Maxey. Pass to Smith. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. And he's going for the oop here. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. He's checked in for New York. Jordan comes in for White. The Bulls making a switch here. Now Maxey. Picked by Smith. He got a piece of it. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Oh my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Nash. Check by James. Here's Olajuwon. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dantley. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Knicks have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Now here's Jordan. He's closely guarded. Here's Şengün. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's stolen by James. Şengün, the screen. Here's Jordan. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success.
Here's O'Neal after the basket by New York. That one's good for 2. O'Neal's got 26 points.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Maxey finds Smith. Now here's Jordan. Picked by Smith. Jordan, the pass to Smith. And it's Chicago with a board. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Dantley. Outside O'Neal. Over Jordan. And Chicago again with a bucket.
It's so easy to get a clean look when you're towering over the defender.
New York trailing, and it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So for the Knicks, Davis, he's checked in for Şengün, and it's Morant in for Maxey. There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth. James up top. Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Olajuwon, and it's blocked by Davis. Pass to O'Neal. Six to shoot. Here's Olajuwon. Shoots over Davis. Olajuwon can't get it to go. Now, here is James. Picked by Smith. There's the strength of the king.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off? Keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Nash, hounded by Morant. Fades back. Olajuwon can't get it to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Morant with it. Oh, he nails it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
You know what to do. Give yourself a round of applause.
Here's Danley. Olajuwon passes to Nash. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Puts it up from 12.
One of the best defenders in the league at any position. AD can just smother a dude.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for New York. They've led by as many as 11.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from three, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Nash. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Anthony Davis.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws good, and it's a 9-point game here.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
So New York wins it. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.